world's largest collection of online records. Over 9,000 databases and 2 billion images from all over the world. A virtual library card with PGC MLS will get you access to Ancestry Library Edition. So if you don't already have a card, visit our website, click on Services on the menu and scroll down to Library Card Services to sign up for a virtual card. Please note that there are some key differences between Ancestry Library Edition and Ancestry.com, which offers subscription service and a free account option. Some of the things not available through Library Edition are available with the free account. We'll go into more detail later, but most notably, the ability to create a family tree is not a feature of the Library Edition. However, much of the content, including records and documents, are the same. Additionally, it is important to note that the mobile app does not work with Library Edition. You would need to use a computer or your device's browser to gain access. To access Ancestry from the library's website, there's a couple ways we could do this. Online Library in the menu, and then going to the Support Suite will bring us to this little page here where we've created some nice little convenient suites for you. The one that we'll be using here, the Discovery Suite, access to Ancestry. The second way to do it is from the online library to go to our online resources page, which is over 85 different resources. Ancestry would be one of the ones that you would find here as well. Okay, so two ways to access Ancestry. Let's go ahead and go back to the platform and see what's going on there. Okay, so Ancestry Library Edition, it's all about finding your ancestors. So being able to search effectively is very important. With over 200 billion images and records from over 9,000 databases, searching can be very complex, but it doesn't have to be. We're just going to go up here, click on Search, and all categories. My first search tip is to put as much information in as you can. This will help the search engine give more relevant information, but you can also do a broad search using only a first name and last name, which will give you many results and can cast your net wide and get your search jump started. So here's an example. I'm using Ernest Hemingway as my test, and I'm only putting in the first and last name. I'm going to go ahead and see how many results I get. Alright, so I get about 39,000. So let's see what would happen if we put in just a bit more information to try to narrow it down. Alright, so I do know where he was born. It's called Oak Park, Illinois, in the year 1899. So we should see that jump down from about 39,000 to 22,000. Okay, so we've just narrowed our search significantly by adding in a bit of information. On the results list, you can see the name as it is featured in that particular source on the far right. On the left, it gives you insight into the type of record and collection in which that resource was found. For example, birth certificates, marriage records, immigration arrivals, census records, etc. You can also filter your categories right here on the left, where it says all categories. So click on the result you wish to view. There's two options here. You can either click on the blue document link to go to the summary page. Right here, we'll give you a little summary page, or you can click on view image just underneath to go directly to that scanned document. By clicking on view image, you can super zoom, which is helpful for handwritten documents and looking over other details. You can search in the same record collection. For example, other marriage certificates filed in the same year, but the key action in this view is to save the image. The green Save button is on the top right corner. Top right corner. Okay, you can either save it to this computer or you can send image home. Sending it home uses your email and then creates the records to send it to your Discovery page. Okay, so it just asks you for your email and then to confirm it. And you can easily scroll through these records here. There's an arrow on the right and the left, and your super zoom function is right here. So the last thing I did was view image. So if I click on the summary, what would that do is it would highlight key key information from your initial query. Also would give you source citations. You can order a certified copy of an image. You can click to view the document image, and they're given the document to save as a JPEG. You can also click send home from here. An additional feature here is that in the menu bar, you can click on Learning Center, which provides some good getting started guidelines for both beginner and intermediate genealogists. The article Top 10 Search Tips offers some good insights for new Ancestry.com users. Also helpful is if you navigate to the Charts and Forms tab on the top menu to find a number of printable PDFs that can assist at all levels of family historians. If you've never created a family tree before, be sure to download and print the Ancestral Chart. This chart allows you to track back 4 generations into your family's past and can be continued further back in time using numbered extensions with additional ancestral charts. Once again, the search page is where you'll probably be spending the most of your time. So I just wanted to do another test with you. As you enter a name into the first and middle name box, the word exact will appear below. This means Ancestry will only search for the exact spelling you provide unless you click exact and select sounds like, similar, or initials. There's a nice little help feature available to give you more information about filtering. So I would recommend definitely reading through this to try to understand how you can better search through Ancestry. I'm going to go ahead and do a search for Mr. William Shakespeare. He has a birthday coming up, I understand. Alright. Death date 1616. Okay, death date. If you would like to have more options, you can get to them here. Add event, death. The year would be 1616, and we do know where he was born. There we go. And the exact box under location gives you a bit more information. So, just like in first names and middle names, you're given a few more options. But with location, you can choose to search that exact location or click exact and include surrounding areas ranging in scope from a single county to an entire country. So that might be helpful for you. Okay, so I've got my information entered. I'm going to go ahead and go through the whole search process for you one more time. Okay, so slightly less this time. So on the left of the screen under all categories, you'll see a count of results by category. You can click on any of the categories to limit the result to that category. To see more information about a result, just hover the mouse right over that link and you'll see the summary. Hovering over some results will provide more information than others. So you'll notice there's a bit of a difference there. Click the result name or click to see more button in the tooltip to see more information. When you find a record you want to save, you have two choices. The first is by clicking the Send Document button. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and try to do that. Send document, you'll have to enter in your email twice, and then just click Send Email. Very easy. This was originally very useful for the service when it was available only from libraries, but now this option can be selected to share with other family members or friends as well. You'll also notice with some of these older records that the View Image button isn't available on every record. So once again, if you do have a View Image button, that's going to bring you into the gallery where you can zoom in and zoom out and also navigate through the images. Pretty interesting stuff here. Alright, the next place I'm going to take you after we did a couple general searches is to the card catalog. So from the top, search bar, we would click on Card Catalog. So all databases utilized by Ancestry are listed here within the card catalog and also are available to search individually or as groups. To start your card catalog search, click the Search tab and select the card catalog category, which is where we currently are. There's a lot of filters available to help you narrow down your search here. Some of the filters here are collection, location, and dates, and even languages in some instances. To see more information about a collection, hover over the name and a tooltip will appear. Click the collection to get started click the collection to start a search within it. Census and voter lists. Alright, we're going to go back to the home page. I'm going to quickly show you how to search family trees. So an advantage to searching through family trees is a lot of work that you might do to connect ancestors has already been done by other people, saving you a great deal of effort. To search publicly available family trees, click on the Public Member Trees in the Quick Links section. First one down. Okay, here we would want to enter as much information as possible about the person whose family tree you want to see. By adding more detail to the search, your results will be more accurate. Once the information is entered, click the Search button. Using Ernest Hemingway once again. Alright, and it looks like Ernest Hemingway appears in over 100 family trees here. So just to give you an idea of what that may look like, you'll see some of the work done by some of Ancestry members across the globe. Nice little map, has a bit of information about Ernest Hemingway, and then you should also be able to access that tree, that whole entire tree. Right up here in the top left. Okay. And that last screen we were on, it was called the profile view for Ernest Hemingway. So if you want to look at any of the relatives and access their profile view, just click on them to expand and then hit profile. And it'll give you additional information about that individual as well. So the family tree view is just a really cool way to figure out, one, other people currently who are searching for these people, and then two, how those relatives kind of come into play with each other. Alright, we're going to go back to the home, and I just want to tell you about some additional features. Once again, the Learning Center. This is a great place to come. It's got some great overviews of what is available on the site and how to search it, including basic and intermediate searches. And again, this Ancestry Ann's Top 10 Search Tips would be a great article to just read through when you've got a few minutes. Charts and Forms. Okay, right here, Charts and Forms. If you've never made a family tree before, visit this tab to get started. It's going to help you use the Ancestral Chart, which allows you to list out your family to 4 generations. You can then use this analog handwritten chart to transfer your info and create your own free digital tree on Ancestry.com. Once again, Ancestry.com, the free edition, will give you a few more options that we don't have available here for Library Edition. If you want to make your free account, just go to Ancestry.com, click on Sign In. Not a member yet? Sign up for free. So by utilizing the Ancestry.com free account in combination with the PGC MLS Ancestry Library Edition, you'll be able to save information searched, discovered on Ancestry.com through PGC MLS onto your personal digital family tree. You do not need to pay for the free service. However, when you are on Ancestry.com with your own personal login, you'll not be able to view the resources here, like census record images, etc., or the resource summaries unless you decide to get a subscription. Please feel free to reach out to us, Digital Services at pgcmls.com, with any questions you may have about Ancestry, And once again, be sure to visit our website, online library, support suite, to get yourself started with Ancestry.com. Thank you very much, everybody. Hope you all have a great day.